And we should be live. I don't know yet if I'm live though. I'm going to see if it all works. Alright, I don't know if everything works. I really could use some feedback. I'm going to see if the live chat works. It should be done. Live chat should be available. It should all be running. I hope it is all working. Hello and welcome to the chat. Hopefully it should all be working. As I said, it is new to me as well, just as much as it is to some of you might be. I should be ready and done and available. Alright. Come on, watching is only one. That should be, is probably me. Public, that might work. YouTube. Alright, I hope you guys can also hear me then on YouTube. I cannot check everything, as you may notice. I have a few things I need to take care of. I'm so sorry for the original mistake that I did. Now I hope that people will be able to watch and join. Awesome! I'm just checking everything here. After all, it's Maestro stream as well. Awesome. I have at least 2 subs in here. If we're not gonna get any other sub, I am not bothered by that at all. I'm just happy to have at least 2 of you in here. Awesome possum. Hello. Welcome to the first stream ever. This is amazing. Alright, I have actually managed to get it working on the first try. I am quite happy with that, to be honest. I had actually feared for more failures, but luckily not too many, except for that bloody Windows update causing my mic not to be recognized, which I was, by the way, therefore a little bit late in the with the video out, with the markers on when we were going to go live. Of course, we still have about 5 to 10 minutes waiting. Perhaps some other person also will join. I have here, unfortunately, because I don't have any Russian symbols active, I cannot pronounce your name because I get a lot of D's, question marks, and N's. But as the Sultan of Egypt, over here in the Tulanids, and Jakub, which I think, if I see, might be Polish from his claim somewhere on the Steam name. Has not chosen yet where he's gonna play, neither have I. Of course, we have the newest regions over here, and well, we are soon going to try and start a new series. And it is indeed correct, apparently, that he's Polish. Do not forget, however, that I have a little bit of latency between when I say something and when I will see your response. But that is awesome. But yeah, this is all a new area. We'll soon start a new series. In case you are wondering, for the only 2 people that are currently... No, I have 3 people now watching the stream. It's getting better. African Riches, of course, I will finish that. That will finish this week. There will be actually an extra episode coming out on Saturday to finish up that series nicely, and then I will start with my Jade Dragon series, which currently what is winning is that I will start in India somewhere. I have 2 for Indias, and everybody wants me to play at least as some form or what have you not of custom Han Dynasty. So I guess I will have to create a good story about it, perhaps a guy that has changed. And there we have as the Duke of the Aegean Islands, which lies over here. Aegean Islands are in this area. So I hope I won't get distracted too much. Thank you so much. There is another person. Hello, Devin McCall. And there he is. And he wants me to play as Pala. Play me as Pala. That is all the way up in here. But I kind of want to. I understand your call, Devin, but I'm going to start my series somewhere here in, most likely in India for the newest series. So I kind of want to go a little bit more to the Middle East. I also have 2 players in here that are, going to be playing in this area, so I kind of want to be close to them for diplomatic reasons. And hello, Black-Hearted Shaman, another person joining the first ever stream. If I make any errors, well, it's the first stream ever, so bear with me if anything goes wrong. I have to admit, I made a mistake, by the way. If you still want to join, we haven't started the game yet. I'm waiting for another 5 to 10 minutes. I made an error. My checksum was wrong. It has to be PLQA. That's because I actually had a mod running that makes sure that you don't lose your artifacts, because I find that so silly. So the big mistake was mine, but thanks to here, I believe, what I know is a Polish watcher, and I believe is a Russian watcher. Well, together they figured it out, giving me some feedback, and therefore we actually have a game starting. Well, awesome. If you are a bear, then you can bear with me. That is an awesome bear pun. I believe I know quite a streamer that would love such bear puns. Black-Hearted Shaman. I have 2 screens. I'm a little bit new to the chat as I go around here, but yeah, I'm very excited. If 5 people watch, if 10 people watch, I am very pleased. I would like to have a close community, so anyone that wants to join is fine. I have a reply on the YouTube channel, so I need to check if it's all working. Oh, yeah, that is actually a belated response from Jacob. Alright. Thank you very much. Oh, that means I went out of CK2 for a moment, so you guys will have lost a little bit of music there. Sorry, I have to alt-tab in order to look at a few things. Jacob has changed to being the Duke of Achaea, which I believe lies over here. Yes, it does. I actually have some knowledge of Greece. I was not too long ago here in Athens. But my latest holiday, as I'm sure mostly of you will know, was in Dalmatia, which is over here, and I visited the island of Krk. If I pronounce it correctly. Probably not, because I can't do Croatian very well. So, once again, we have the King of Egypt, and we have a Duke. So I will be playing in this region for sakes of being in the area. Oh, we already lost a watcher. Perhaps I missed somebody. I hope I did not annoy either Devin or Black-Hearted Shaman now. But yeah, I will be playing over here in this region, as I said. This region, I want to keep it clean and fresh, if you will, for the series. So hence I won't be playing there. But Black-Hearted Shaman, if I believe you wanted me to play in Biarmia. Where is that again? That's somewhere in this region, isn't it? No, it's actually up here, I believe. Biarma. Somewhere in this region, that's where you wanted me to play. There it is, Biarmia. I had to figure it out here. Well, at least I'm happy with also to hear that people, yeah, Northern Russia, there it is, Biarmia, I found it. Yeah, you're unfortunately one of the only person that has voted for that right now, so that's probably not where I'm gonna play. I have had most people going for India, but I am going to take one of your suggestions, because it will probably be a custom Han Dynasty. But most likely somewhere in the regions of India, trying to establish the Empire of India. That is what it looks like now. Of course, if you still want to change in that, people, you can still vote. The series hasn't been made yet. 5 more minutes before I start the stream proper, and then we're gonna go and play. I have some people dropping in and out, but we'll see. Perhaps they're just curious about seeing CK2 be played with subs. So, I have to ask, I have Jacob here, and what shall I call my other watcher that's watching? Do let me know. Let me just switch out here. What shall I... Sorry, I am just typing here something on Steam to somebody. Alright, and hopefully then I can name my 2 watchers here actually by name. Is Stalin in Russian? It's Stalin, alright. Well then we will call him Stalin, and I don't give a hoot. Alright, Stalin and Jacob are the watchers that will be playing with me. As one is in the Byzantine Empire, one is in Egypt, I think I'm about to choose. What will I do? What is in religious wise here something that I could do? I mean, if I don't want to bother either of them, I should of course... I could be trying to play as an historian, but I don't think there's an historian count in this area. Because I think that's all overgrown by... yeah. Can I have the counts, please? Yeah, that's not gonna work. There are no counts over here that are an historian, which is kind of interesting, because in the beginning there's a lot of historian over here. Tends to die out, of course, and there is, by the way, our original start of our Jewish campaign, our Jewish gem campaign. In case you still needed a little reminder. I could play as Armenia, or, well, the problem is if I play one of these dukes, there's a good chance I will die instantly thanks to the Byzantine Empire. Oh, Eternity CD Gamer, that's unfortunately very cool that you were here. Can you play as a Russian and try to restore the High Priesthood? Devin, I think I've tried that already, but haven't I? I believe there is a campaign of mine, yes there is, I'm quite sure of it, is a Persian person. I started as a horde up here, and I restored the Zoroastrian faith. I've actually done that in the series. And I Eternity CD Gamer, too bad that you can't join, but still cool that you're just, even if for a moment only, here into the chat room. And be a pagan, there's a huge challenge in it, yes of course, but there's only about 4 hours that we probably will be able to play. So there will be a little bit of an issue. Pagan. You want me to play as a pagan up here? Because there are no pagans really down. Actually, is the Zunist? No, the Zunist is dead here, huh? Yeah, Zunism is dead already. I mean, I'm sure there's a challenge in it, but the one thing that I have a little bit of a problem with that... the Dulkadir. The Dulkadir? Where is that? That's normally in this area, I thought. I think you might be thinking of the wrong timeline, however. The Dulkadir isn't here yet. And also, you have the Kharijite, of course, because this is also the same time, about the same timeline that we started with our campaign of the West African Fate, African Riches, that was recently, which is still running. I could play as the Rustamit. I believe then I would be Ibadi. I would be of another faith. That is a little bit in the same area. I could, however, be extremely destroyed by the Umayyad, Idrazid, and the Aglabit. The problem is, I kind of want to live for... oh, my campaign character. Yes, I started... Now I understand what you mean. Yeah, I started as a Zoroastrian pagan over here, indeed, or as a nomad. I kind of want to play the Kharijites. They're never played. I'm just fearing that I will be instantly killed. I don't mind being killed as much, but I am the one that hosts the game. If I die, the game is gone. But perhaps then I can still do observe games. So I will be playing as the Kharijites. I will be playing as the Rustamit. So, Stalin, Jacob, are you guys ready? Give me a moment's notice here somewhere, either in the chat over here or in the stream, and we will be playing. I will be going as the Rustamit. A little bit more to the west than I originally said, but it's never being played, so let's try and get it. And hopefully I can... yeah, Stalin is ready. Jacob, are you ready? Jacob? I don't want to start until I have a little sign of life there, because otherwise I fear something might go wrong. And by the way, Stalin, he shows that he is a brave man, as he simply immediately added me on Steam. Jacob, if you want to do that, I am okay with that. Ah, Jacob is here. Alright. Then... no, that's the band thing. I'm okay with it. Why can... Jacob, you're not ready yet. That's alright, Jacob. No worries. Click yourselves on ready, because we are about to go. Devin, oh, did you see that they added the thing like in EU4 where Wasteland you control turns... Yes, I did! That's awesome, huh? My Mali would have looked way better. Yeah, indeed. This is being filled up. Indeed, the Ader Plateau. And they've also added, actually, removed areas over here. This is now a desert. You can't play here anymore. They've changed that. But very well spotted in Devon. Well, let's start. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Initialize the game. And hopefully it will be stable. Because CK2 is notoriously unstable. Notoriously unstable, unfortunately. Alright. Waiting for the rest of the players. I'm gonna wait me a moment. Alright. Starting. I will keep it on pause for a moment so that everybody can check a little bit his surroundings. In case you're wondering, here is where I am, the beta plan. Here is where Stalin is, and here is where Jacob is. Jacob has chosen to be a vassal beneath the Byzantine Empire and has chosen a little bit more to the south where he can conquer and has some areas to go out. This is a Tulanid. The Tulanid here is independent and has a lot of vassals beneath him. And I am all alone, and I am of the only faith of this particular one. I'm from the Ibadi faith, and the Kharijites are over here. Actually, indeed, I'm not even a Kharijite, I just realized. I am an Ibadi. I only have 2 counties that actually follow my own faith. Holy poop. Giving you guys, and what do I have? I have 3 sons. You are kind of crap. You're kind of crap. You're a little bit better, but also not very well. I'm also pretty freaking old, so I probably will die somewhere during this gameplay. I will not become the king of the Idrisid Empire. Paragon of Virtue, I guess. Let me just go on... Family? Yeah, let's go on family. Let's get myself a wife. I have only 1 Sunni... oh dear. Say, Stalin, don't you have some good wives for me? Because, yeah, I'm lacking. I mean, at least I can marry within his family. Or also with other people in his realm. Because I am considered still a Muslim. I'm also wondering, can I secretly convert to... Search for a smith, I can do... No, I cannot secretly convert to the Kharijite. Let's go on a Hajj immediately. Do I have the money? Yeah, I do. And after that I will try and find myself a wife in the meantime. Ruler is unmarried. I have a 2 big demesne. That can happen. Let's figure out the council. You can convert to local religion if you move... Yeah, if I move my capital indeed. But, yeah, you're saying I can move my capital right now. Actually, technological-wise, that doesn't matter anything. That's interesting. Anybody, tell me, watchers, shall I be Kharijite or shall I stay Ibadi? Tell me, because both, whatever I play, I am in trouble here religious-wise. I can stay Ibadi, I can play Kharijite. Just tell me what you like. And in the meantime, I will search for a wife, and then we need to get this game on the road. I will probably just marry her, because there's not much I can do. So I will wait with the crown focus then as well. And I have like... Well, my son, you're now the court physician. Good luck. You are now the designated regent. You're the cupbearer, the court musician, the court poet. Just keeping my sons happy. Oh, dear lord. Alright. Let's go to Mazab and yes, Kharijite. Alright. And everybody else agreeing? We have more watchers, but I can go. Let's go to Mazab then. Make it my capital. And let's change our faith. Probably hasn't registered yet. I can't secretly convert yet, or is that what I do here? Ah, I don't have enough prestige yet to do so. So I have to wait. But Mazab is currently our capital. Alright. Unpausing the game. In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Game is going to be at speed 1. That is generally what happens. You're in multiplayer game, unfortunately, it's really bad for play actually any faster. Alright, so I got a wife, which is coming from this dude, who is Basque. Alright, so we get a claim to a duchy title up here. Alright. Oh, this is new. Line of succession. Look at that. No, it's our duty to stop them. Charge! We're wrecking down some bandits. But yeah, now there's a line of succession. How did I notice this? By clicking on this titles. Interesting. Line of succession now here. With the Caliph of the Arabian Empire actually being able to inherit it. Now my biggest enemy is of course going to be the Idrisid. I currently own, luckily, more soldiers than the Idrisid, but the Idrisid is Shiite. And you are Sunni, and I am currently Ibadi. I could turn Kharijite, or at least that's what we're going to try. At least a claim, but unfortunately I'm not sure. It can be inherited, it says here, but normally they don't go towards women. Gain 1 diplomacy. Not exactly what I'm looking for. Kind of looking for martial here, because the Idrisid, the problem is we are de jure part of Mauritania. So he kinda has claims on my ass, and he kinda hates my guts for it. Desires the Rustamid Emirate, and he's also zealous, so he doesn't like that I'm actually not Shiite. I will gain proud, and by the way, this is the inheritor. I don't know why the game starts this way, but his son is independent. And I gain 1 health! I feel invigorated. Alright. That can work out nicely. 6 people watching. I don't care. I'm happy that we actually managed to get it off without too much of a hiccup. Now let me see, can I get the chat up with... I don't know what the key is anymore to get the chat up in CK2 with the players that I'm playing with my watchers. Let me see here what's happening. Well, he got married and he found himself a Zoroastrian girl. Heir to the Yoishta clan. Not badly done there, Stalin. Yowza! Not badly done. Congratulations on your wife. And what has Jacob done? Jacob has married... Ooh. Into a rather well-known family, the Chateauneuf. If I pronounce that correctly. Probably I don't, but... Alright. I'll try speed 2, as I sent already in the announcement video, but I won't go faster, because then people tend to lag. If already somebody starts to lag, I will immediately go down to speed 1. Speed 2 is the highest that we will be playing at. Simply because CK2 unfortunately is just notoriously unstable. Also notice that when I married my wife, we could hold on to our Demesne. Oh, dear lord, Jacob is... the Emperor wants to kill him. I think, Jacob, that is because he is your inheritor. I assume. Yeah. He would be in the line of succession first for your title. And he probably wants your title there. And Black Shaman telling Stalin he wants to come to the Zoroastrian Egypt. So, you're already getting followers there, Stalin. You're doing well. Very nicely. Now... Of course, the problem for me a little bit is I've gone actually a little too far, but of course we want to look a little bit at the new stuff of CK2 here with the newest expansion, and that is these guys. There is a Tangut. It's a Tibetan Burman type of person, and he is, well, an imperial tributary. That is this man. This is currently the Protector General Ye Guanyu of the Western Protectorate. He is currently not on the map, by the way. You can have interactions with this fellow, but unfortunately, I am a little too far away. I am currently, well, diplomatic range is too far. But you do notice that this sign is on top of them. This Chinese symbol, and that actually indicates that there are a protectorate, because despite that this fellow is a duke, you see that this is not a ducal title type of mark, and I believe at least that's how it works. Now I have to say I'm new to it, so I might be talking out of my arse, but yeah, we also have here another Tibetan Burman claim in Utsang. You might know that from EU4, and for instance also the Kingdom of Nepal is now here, which I think might be the newest and one of the smaller kingdoms that has been added. It's not as small as Navarra, but yeah, they've added Nepal in here on top. They've added this mountain region has been added as an area. And interestingly enough, this is the king, but this is the duke, and the duke is kind of larger than the king. So that's really interesting to see how long that title will remain. Now, if I want to interact with the Tang China Empire, I can still do so by clicking on this thing. There we go. Here is the Tang Empire. I think he is due to the fact that you can convert to the spouse religion. Sorry, Black Shamey, you have to. I missed that. Can you tell me what your Oh, here, just a tributary just fell away, just as I looked at it. So this is no longer a tributary. Is that true? Yeah, this is no longer a tributary. So, let me just get back into this for a moment. The Emperor dislikes Arabic cultures. That's probably because the Arabic culture completely destroyed him. I've always wondered why it was called Nepal. I actually don't know. But yeah, he dislikes Arabian culture, so he doesn't really like me. And the Emperor likes Muslims, strangely enough. So there are things that change his opinion about you, and there are ways to well, get in his good graces. And there are things that they might be wanting to do. Currently, they are in a policy of open status, so they might be doing any type of thing, which means, for instance, that the Silk Road is open, means a lot more income. But they're currently in a status of civil war, so the value of the Silk Road is still reduced, and the Imperial tributaries cannot raise Chinese regiments. This man is Kharijite, and I'm a body. Ooh, but we want to change to Kharijite, so I'm letting it slide that he is of a different religion. But yeah, you can see that the statuses can be different. They can be in civil war, they can be at peacetime, and that changes how they interact with you as well as their status. They could be, for instance, isolationists, which you might notice here. If you pay tribute, it cannot have an isolationist policy. Then they don't allow for that. I currently am receiving news. I'm receiving open. I can view the history of the empire. Here you see the House of Wu, the House of Yang, and well, for the longest time it's currently House Li. And here's the open map mode, and then you notice that only this is a protectorate. And then you see that the diplomatic range of the Chinese Empire is where Stalin is at, but not where I and where Jacob are at. So that is our first little look at the Tang Empire. Currently, unfortunately, no interactions. When you have a spouse of a different religion, you can convert to her religion sometimes, but I don't remember how. Yes, that can happen if you're pagan. If you're pagan, you can get a pop-up here, and you can have a decision over here, and then you can say, convert to her religion. If you at least are pagan and you're not zealous, by the way. That is part of the two things that need to be fulfilled as a requirement. Now, I know he's kind of weak. Oh. Defensive pact opposed to him has been ended and a new realm has been created. Hungary now exists. Alright, I'm kind of curious. I kind of want more wives, actually, to be honest. Because they give me prestige. So I am actually going to, here, marry some low-born girls just to get more wives. Because more wives means more prestige for, at least it used to. Let me see here. No? Is it piety then? No, it's just apparently the loss of prestige. Still, you can make him make definitely use of it. We also have a lot of cash though. I noticed though. He is Kharijite. I'm gonna let it slide. Oh, we're probably gonna get a Kharijite very soon. The one to inherit is Kharijite. So it seems that all will be well. I actually am going to try and... Oh, Stalin is lagging behind and we're decreasing the speed for the moment. Automatically. That's just fine. But we are going to convert a little bit because we also have some Catholic provinces. I rather want these Catholic provinces to become Ibadi, even if we're going to go Kharijite, than not have anything happen to them at all. Currently, I feel like these are bad things to do. That is decent then. Let's keep it like that. So, how are you, Jacob? Are you still alive? Yes. Empire hasn't killed you yet. You do not have a son yet, though. And you've gone for family, also for fertility. And what has Stalin done? Stalin has also gone for fertility and has already created himself a little son. At the age of 0. Prince Sheikh Sabah of Kuwaina has already bequeathed him even a little bit of land. Such a good father you are, Stalin. Alright. Now the interesting thing is indeed this was noted by Devon, that nowadays these areas fill in when you have the surrounding area by it. But I can't click on them. I'm clicking on them as you can now see here, but I can't do anything with them. But if you get the surrounding area, it should fill in as your own color, which almost makes me want to play as an African empire that has all of this surrounding and then the Sahara Desert gets filled in. That would be lovely to see. But I think you don't need everything, because I think the Badiat Arshaman Desert also starts in the color of the Abbasid, and now there's a revolt and now it's switched away, so maybe you just need more than 75% or something like that. I don't know. I don't know. I think you need to surround it. If I look at this desert, I'm sure that Kocho here has more than half of it, but it doesn't seem to have been problems. Whoa, Karen! Hello! You have expanded. You've won yourself a war against the nomads. Alright. I wish you good luck with holding on to that terrain. How much gold do you have, good sir? 12! Do we have mercenaries? We have mercenaries. Who wants a war? Anybody in chat, raise your hands up if you want a war. Because I might be able to go to war here. Yeah, I'm just waiting for the chat to catch up. I could hire the Berber company here, or your Arab company. I could hire a company. I have more men of my own already than the Idrazit. There is a chance for it. Oh, kill him! Jacob says kill him. Alrighty then. Let's get going. Idrazit. Oh, what for interesting note was that? Oh, I have to, of course, have my crown focus. Yeah, there we go. And declare the war. I'm going to... That's establish a tributary state. It has a new type of symbol here. Wars now have a different type of... Ooh, that's nice. Oh, I can do the invasion of Mauritania? No, I don't have enough piety for that. Yeah, I need 1,000 piety. I don't have that. But the Holy War for Fez, I can do. Send... Raise, and raise. Alright, here we go. I'm going to war. And there is the fleet of the enemy, for some reason, on the other side. Wait, what? No? How are you doing, Jacob? Still alive? You're still alive, good. Only Stalin has had the balls, though, to create a child. No, indeed, Karen tends to... But Karen sometimes, unfortunately, goes too strong. Karen sometimes wins a war, and then they think they're almighty, and then they fight for a holy war against the Muslims, and then they forget that they just called in everybody because they waged a holy war. But you're right, Blackheart and Shaman, you don't see them winning a war too many times. Now I hope myself, I will get myself a daughter. I have enough wives. And then if Stalin is up for it, I am quite willing to let his son marry my daughter. And then perhaps if Jacob wants it as well, I mean, it's kind of out of the religion, but who knows? Jacob, how did you actually send me a message? I forgot the fast key for that in the game. Because I noticed you had a nice Steam message over here, but I don't know how to do that anymore. I feel like a bit of a noob, which is a good feeling. Because normally I know a little too much. Actually, I don't know if I want to be in his army. But I probably lack generals like crazy, so yeah, I guess so. I'm down to marry our children. Ah, good, Stalin. Good. Currently I don't have a good daughter, but I do have another son who is married a lustful girl. So that's always good. So let's look a little bit at the rest of the world. Aquitaine, what's happening? This is just an internal war. Okay, Asturias, getting your ass kicked already? Yeah. In history, Asturias won, but if you don't have a player controlling Asturias, they tend to lose. Like hardcore. And we're losing a lot of money. I won't be able to support these mercenaries very long. So I'm going to go in now. And I hope I can actually find their army and crush it to bits. Because if we can beat this army, then we don't need the mercenaries as much anymore. And then we will have enough in the form of the cash. But, of course, as always, if we are in trouble, we can borrow from the Jews and not pay a penny back. Because the AI doesn't do that very often. And the player definitely does. I'm gonna go speed 2 again if you're okay with that, Stalin. I'm asking you because you were the one lagging behind. How is your internet doing? Up to speed 2? Letting the chat catch up a little. I don't want to do it without question. Okay, it's going better. Then we'll go to speed 2. I have to ask, because if you go too fast and I suddenly kick Stalin out of here, then the Sultan, then I feel kind of bad because he can't return unless we pause the whole game. Oh! Was attacked by heathens and trying to spread our faith. Oh, that's not good. My son, 13th of January, we're going to have our first battle. Let's have a little bit of a save. That went very smooth, I must say. I was also very interested in what the new expansion would do to saving and what have you not. So what is here? Ooh, nice, there's only a boy. Who held this in the history? He just. So it is just a boy, so Fez also isn't very well protected. Oh, this is even better. This guy has no marshal. We're going to go for El Rif. But first, beat up their army. We can support those mercenaries for 3 more months before we have to... Oh, yeah, thank you. Ransom prisoner for 70 bucks. You don't have 70 bucks. Good. Well, actually, not good. I would have preferred the 70 bucks, but... you know what? Because this is a short game anyways, let's borrow from the merchants. Voila. From the merchants. From the Jews. We have borrowed from the Jews. So that we can keep our mercenary army up a little longer. Of course, we're now working with Shadow to Retreat again. We didn't have that in African Riches, but that's up again because I left every... oh, getting the train wounded. I left the game with its original settings. So we're gonna go here. I hope this army doesn't flee like in forever. But I can pick up off these small armies and probably do a ton of damage to his forces already. Ah, and he has already stopped retreating. So that's pretty good. Oh, and this young prince has now joined him. He has 1,000 troops. This little boy. Alright. Guess we'll kick his ass later. But first, the Intransit. And I could definitely use, by the way, an alliance with the Tulanit versus the Aglabit before those jerks all of a sudden think like, hey, prime target. I don't want that, of course. Well, we're not even an hour into the stream and already we're kicking ass. We dropped a few. We are now with 5 people, but I would say it's better to have 5 good friends than to have a ton of people that don't care about you. There we go. Has instituted the revocation law. Yeah, well, I don't have the piety to change any laws right now. I can't do that. I need 100 piety. But I'm gaining a little bit, and I should gain a lot from winning this war. Already 45% in our favor, by the way. So we're doing well, and Speed 2 is doing well. Good. And he has found himself a Tengri girl. Alright. And another Tengri girl. No, let it slide. That can be a different faith. Noticing, Sultan, you do like a little bit your pagan women. So a Rustrian, Tengri and Tengri, all kinds of girls from the green nomads. And currently, I noticed that Jacob over here, hold on, I'm just redirecting my army here for a moment. Jacob has gone into hiding. He's kind of role-playing here. He is a craven. He's also a little bit paranoid. So, and he's cynical. So, he doesn't believe like he has much of a chance to win. I do have to say though, Jacob, if you have the trait paranoid, it's a lot harder to succeed. But did you already get a warning of an assassination attempt? I do want to kick this army's ass. I do want to kick this army's ass. Let me see here. No war score lost yet for him controlling Fez. Yes, we will crush indeed that insolent whelp in Infa. Oh, and Jacob indeed already was... Wow, this Emperor... Yowza, already trying to kill my watcher. I don't agree with that, Mr. Emperor. I just don't have the force to kick your ass, but... yeah, married to the Norse girl. There we go. Kick their butts. 68%. Yeah, he lost half his army. That boy. No, let it slide. It's fine. She can be of a different faith. We want to be of a different faith. But we just don't have the piety to convert to our local area. Or actually prestige it is, right? Yeah, I need 500 prestige. At least there are 2 factions in Byzantium. Okay. Byzantium seems to be with 75%. Okay, it seems that the Byzantine Empire is a little bit unruly at the moment. Let's look at the other Christian factions over here. Armenia is at war with Ibalian? Oh no, it's defending. Yeah, defending, okay. And Georgia is simply at peace. Second and 140%. Okay. The Byzantine Empire is a little bit unhappy with their current ruler. How are you doing? Ooh. Attacking Dorj Marinos of Amalfi in the Turanid claim on the Lucania War. How in the heck did you get a claim over there, Stalin? How in the world? Strong claim on the Grand City of Lucania. How did you get a claim there, Stalin? Did you fabricate it? Normally they don't get inherited by successors. Fabricated claims. Our other watcher is expanding into Europe. No, it is a fabricated claim. Alright. He fabricated. The Muslims are going to go into Italy. And there is our war 1 more or less. And as you can see here, I didn't even have a 10-to-1 ratio, but because of the city, because it is a city, I still attacked. And our army won that handsomely. What fort level do you have? 1, that's fine as well. Let's go. Kaboom! Oh, actually, it's now noted over here. More information in the tooltip. I like it. I love it. What are you doing? Okay, my son is an idiot. Why are you summoning your troops? Why are you... You're not at war. Are you going to raid, perhaps? Because we are Berbers. We can raid once more. We can raid for cash, as I'm certain many of you now know, thanks to our lovely campaign with the African riches. I mean, I know already how it ends. Are you curious for how it ends? Let's have a little chat about the current running series, African Riches. I know that Devin liked it, he said a lot. Let me just alt-tab here for a moment. Sorry, it's gonna mean that you're... Devin, yes indeed, I am just checking if I had the name correctly. But I had to alt-tab, so probably the music stopped for a second. But yeah, African Riches. Oh, Stalin, you're getting apparently Blackheart Shaman wants you to crush Rome. Oh wow, that's an achievement and a half if he manages that. You reprimanded the merchants, but he has the Silk Road active. Well, he's winning his war against Amalfi. 34% in his favor. He's planning it, Blackheart Shaman. He's planning to go to Rome. That is actually an awesome thing to do. Of course, we don't have extremely amount of hours, but it is awesome if you manage that. And here we win our holy war. Congratulations! We have expanded. I really want to change my religion around. Can I do so? I can't change to local religion yet. I don't have enough prestige, so unfortunately this is all going to be Ibadi. I'm sorry, folks. It's just the way it's going to be. And a defensive pact against me has already been formed. Wow. That was quick. And then the Idrisit is getting... Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Opportunity arises. First, however... Son. Oh, and I am very, very ill. Grant the title. If you just let me grant the title of Fez to my son here. I'm not sure that did anything, so he's now also from Fez. I want to kick this guy's ass. So I need to be very quick with the titles I'm giving out. My religion, my religion group, because I want indeed... I'm getting even iller. Very well. Trying to treat my symptoms, my son. There we go. We're going to go Kharijite, so I'm going to give him to give some people that are Kharijite some places. There we go. You. I'm actually giving away land to... I am getting really, really ill. Darn it, and the rest is all Ibadi. But, oh, you are pretty good. You know what, I'm gonna grant you something as well. Gonna have a little bit of a religious issue here, but it's gonna be interesting. So he has 1,666 troops. I currently own 213. I should have kept the mercenaries, to be honest. Oh, what I can do, however, let's do that. I can't expel the jury because why not? Primary title. Oh, and my rank must be higher than Duke, and I have cancer, everybody. Thank you. I'm glad that well with. Ooh, I have cancer, but I feel amazing. Okay. Yeah, it's apparently people enjoyed that. Possibly also because, of course, it was a campaign with perhaps a Merchant Republic, which is less common. I want to kick this guy's ass. I want to claim this. And the more battles he's performing, the weaker he's gonna get. And we just removed a lot of dynastic decadence, so our stuff is also stronger. Holy heck! Yep, there is the Byzantine Empire. Yes, there is a big explosion, and our... Oh wow, and the Emperor also has the measles. But yes, our Watcher Jacob is currently in the... Oh, I'm gonna let him rot, he doesn't have the money. Is part now of a rebellion against the Byzantine Emperor. And by the way, the Tulanid has won their war. They have landed in Africa. Sorry, in Italy. Landed in Africa. Yeah, that's not exactly right. Hey, ho! I don't want you to do that. So you have 1,500 men. Unfortunately, our Sultan over here, Stalin, is lagging behind a little bit. I should declare this war. And the Holy War for Tangiers? Yeah, let's do it. Boom! Holy War for Tangiers, folks. Let's do it. And a small mercenary band? No, they're all extremely large. I won't be able to pay for that, probably. That's a little annoying. But if I the problem is if I smash this revolt's army, what is this revolt actually about? Independence revolt. If I smash this revolt's army, they're more likely to peace out with them, so I don't want to pull in mercenaries just yet. We will get a larger army than they do. Oh, what's this? Open rally point view. Add a rally point. Into Limke. Thank you. That's new, but very welcome. We're learning more about our newest expansion, Jade Dragon, even if we are playing far, far away. How's the revolt doing over here? Attacking, what's actually, it's to increase council power. And it's in favor of the Basilius. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good for you. Oh dear Jacob, if your revolt loses. And I've been declared war by Aquitaine. Aquitaine has declared war upon me. Okay. For the Aquitanian holy war for this region, I can work with that. I don't know exactly what is available to me if when I create a custom count, Black-Hearted Shaman. I don't know what I will be able to do. I certainly hope that I can go quite Chinese-like. The only problem is if I will be playing somewhere in India, I need to be careful, certainly which county I choose as my starting location. Otherwise, I'm going to get destroyed immediately by the surrounding areas. But I do want to make, my current idea is, and let that be a little bit of the, ooh! Oh! Hello! Most guests have departed and the evening turned into an early morning, yet I, Sultan Ahmed, are still in deep conversation. I'm in deep conversation with my watcher over here. We are discussing the Hadith Ahmad just read. He suggested as narrator. Uh-oh. I have the feeling somebody's trying to convert me to Sunni Stalin. Is that what you're trying to do? But I will prove my opinion with you a little bit. So Aquitaine is going to a holy war against me. That's interesting. 2,900 men. We'll have to see. Everything is available. Yes, but I don't know. So apparently Taoism was added. I didn't know if Taoism was added. But apparently you must be if you're asking. So I'm first going to go over here, start sieging a little bit, and when they arrive, the Aquitanian people, I will... yes, I think somebody's trying to convert me back to Sunni. I think Sultan doesn't want me to be Ibadi or Kharijite, and we are quiet for a moment, both seemingly contemplating these devoted souls. Then Ahmed looks up at me, a curious intensity in his gaze. This is not an impossible wish, Allah. Are you ready to kill, and if he wills it, get killed to defend the word of his prophet and the rightful heir? You know what? I'm gonna go with this. I don't know what Sultan is trying to do to me, but we'll see. You still have a Catholic uprising, though. I notice. Oh, I do, Allah, says Sultan Ahmed with a solemn, almost ceremonial voice. There's an order to vote to Allah and the rightful Caliph. One that defends those true of faith and bring vengeance on their persecutors. The assassins are always in need of champions. Assassins? Me, an assassin, perhaps this is my destiny. Okay, I'll think about it. Oh, I think somebody tried to say something in here, but I missed it. I will try to go speed 2, by the way, again. Get a little faster. We have a larger army than the rebellion, which is good. Oh! My eyes are open, seeing only darkness for a moment. My mind is blank before the first thoughts get through the haze of the sleep. Why did I wake up? A deep man's voice cuts through the silence, startling me. The time has come for you to profess your devoutness to Allah and the rightful Imam Ali. Ooh, Shia, I am not sure where this path will take me. Oh, I can't, I have to deny this, otherwise my holy war goes kaput. Sorry. You have no idea what happened as you wake up on the floor of your chambers, a taste of blood in your mouth and a pounding ache along the side of your face. Slowly the memories coming back, a hooded man, the assassins. Perhaps you should consider yourself lucky, getting away with only one black eye. Yeah, I can't do that. Sorry, Sultan, I cannot become... I know they are a valuable resource, but I can't turn Shiite. If that is indeed what happens to me there. Oh! He's attacking again. For a holy war down here. Alright, and how is the revolt doing against the Basilius? Not going too great. I hope you will survive, Jacob. As we are sieging down on this man's territory, and we're waiting for Aquitaine, who was going for these 2 provinces, by the way. Asturias seems to have lost the war, but nothing really incredibly large seems to be taken. Oh, the Holy War of Castile. They took this one province? But Castile is the whole duchy. That's a bit weird. Sultan, what were you trying to do to me? Tell me. Or was it just a random event that you didn't fire on your own? I'm quite curious. Oh, you changed your flag. You are independent. You've won your war. Need more assassins. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot turn Shiite as I'm currently attacking somebody. Oh, there are the Aquitaines. Shoot. Now they arrive. That is bad timing for me. Oh, they passed my army. That's pretty good. Okay, we can work with this. The only disadvantage, however, is that we won't be able to supply our mercenaries very long with money. That's one. And we need to be careful. Oh, somebody's attacking me now. Oh, they're both going into Tangiers. Okay, hold on. I need to get out of here. I can't get out of here. This is bad, because now I could lose both wars. Because I'm not finishing this battle quick enough. Yeah, now he has 4,000 troops all of a sudden against me. And I don't have holy orders that I can... Oh, finally a pregnant wife. Could you guys retreat this way, please? I can handle one enemy, but unfortunately I have to... Would you guys retreat? I cannot handle them being stacked together. Because as you can see, he's now sieging. Still could work out. This army is now shattered retreating over here to where my mercenaries are. We can then, with the mercenaries, hopefully have a large enough force to jump on Aquitaine, and then we'll have to start fighting again against this guy. Or perhaps white piece it out. He doesn't want to white piece right now. Oh, how unfortunate. But Idrisit has been weakened incredibly by also this independence. So that, in that sense, everything is okay. Oh no. Oh no, somebody died. Somebody died. I need men though, if you could be so kind. Men. Alrighty then. There we go. Let's give some terrain away to proper people that are not of my faith. It's a little bit illogical, but that's not a problem. Let's give you that, and you know what, as I'm holding too much terrain anyways, grant you Elrif. Yeah. Okay, and that's immediately apparently what Aquitaine is about to siege, which is annoying because now these two are close together and can reinforce one another. Yeah, I will focus on I was planning on that, but unfortunately because if I surrender, I have to pay 688 bucks. So I'm willing to go for a white piece, but I don't want to pay him 688 bucks because, well, I don't need to explain what happens then. So I need to be careful with my maneuvering. I understand your logic, bare-hearted shaman, and I agree. But unfortunately, I have to be smart about it. Appeal to the sense of reason? No. Well, I gained one. Oh! I am just become an assassin. Out of nowhere. And then something converted to the Ibadi faith over here. That's interesting. But you are Kharijite. Nonetheless, congratulations, I guess. Uh-oh, and now I leave them again. Oh! I've been given a gift by one of my watchers. I have been saved in a way I should not be saved, but I'm going to put that to use to immediately call in a secondary mercenary army and kick some ass. Hopefully it is enough to, because this is gonna run me deep into the depths. Wow, I'm being saved here by my watcher, the Tulanit, the Sultan of Egypt. Give me your money, give me some money, please. Uh-oh. Oh, no. I have to spend, I immediately spend that on the next second mercenary army trying to survive. But Jacob is also asking for some money. I don't know if the Sultan of Egypt has more to give away. Actually, he has 712. He has quite a lot. Perhaps, Stalin, you want to be kind. You're going to Fagig. That is good for us. Well, Aquitaine will give me a lot of money once they lose this war. No, I don't think Stalin is in range to declare war upon Aquitaine. I doubt it. And he also doesn't have enough men. That would be suicidal for him. I would not think that's wise for him to do. I've got a daughter! Oh, we'll continue. Jacob disconnected. Because, yeah, he died. Unfreaking believable. Yeah, was killed. Was walled up alive on the orders of the Basilius. Oh, I'm sorry, Jacob. That is one subscriber that is down. I need to gather up these armies and destroy these guys before my money runs out. Jacob, I'm so sorry. We're going to continue because, as you understand, I cannot really restart the game right now because that would lead to serious troubles. But, thank you for joining. Hopefully you will still have some fun. Oh, I'm getting even more money. Wow, I have a debt to pay to Stalin. But, yeah. Jeez. It's unexpectedly also that the Basilius actually won his war against his rebellion, because from the numbers alone you would have expected the rebellion to be able to survive. Well, Aquitaine just got themselves their asses completely wrecked. But I have a daughter. So Sultan, one more sub left, yeah. Sultan, whenever you, Sultan Stalin, whenever you want to have a son that is willing to, that you have control of, and that can do a betrothal, by all means, I have to give you my firstborn daughter for all that money. That is clear. Here, you have it, son. Let me just send that betrothal to you. Of course, I'm now doing really risky because Sultan is getting a claim. Stalin. I constantly want to call him Sultan because it's like the same type of letters, but sent back to El Rif so that he stays within the area, and voila. My country is saved, but I have to give up my firstborn daughter, so he will get a claim on all my area. So perhaps in the end Stalin will turn on me at the end of this stream and claim all that is mine. Would actually be kind of fun. Simply for the hell of it, but there we go. Destroying that army. I'm waiting for Aquitaine to come down before I go down here. We'll attack here. We'll capture this back. We'll have both wars now consolidated, and I will throw away one of the mercenary companies after I've beaten this army down. There we go. There we go. You people, you did not expect the unexpected alliance that was between the Rustamid and the Tulunid. Though I have to admit, there were more interesting alliances back in the day that you would not have expected that actually were there. There we go. Let me just use up all my mercenaries here by assaulting like crazy. Besides, there's illness over here, so I don't want these soldiers to be kind of long in this area. So we have now 74% against one attacker and 67% against the other attacker. I will keep up the soldiers a little bit more. But this seems like we will be winning. Thanks to the Watcher. Otherwise I would have gotten my ass kicked. And there is 100%. That is one war taken care of. Sorry, I did not follow your suggestion, Black-Hearted Shaman. I actually won this war first before I won the defensive war. First thing I'm going to do is dismiss you two. Both of you. Because that's just too many men for me to pay. And I don't think Aquitaine is going to come back from this. I'm actually going to stand down these men as well. Trying to regain a little bit of my troops. And then I will give away these two counties. Load fillers. Slot 1. There are no longer... No, my religion group, please. Yes. I need my religion group. It's okay you're game plus. You did what I wouldn't be able to do. Oh, well, thank you so much. There we go. Grant the landed title. Give Tangiers away. And grant another landed title. Nope, that's an Ibadi person. Can't do that. We're going Kharijite. Even if it takes forever to do so. Grant landed title to you. And Septa. Yours. Congratulations. My son, however, that is to inherit, hasn't gotten a single kid yet. This son actually has. As a son, so we're at least guaranteed to survive. What is this for type of a... This is a peasant revolt. We might actually have some expansion possibilities on the east later on. Yeah, and I'm getting enough troops now. I have near 2,000 troops, yeah, over it. And Aquitaine has currently 1,500. Let's call it 1,500. And he's currently also being attacked by this single county count with 500 troops. I don't know why he would be attacking, but it's making sure probably that Aquitaine is keeping its armies away. So this is one. I do declare. I could attack Infa, but I'm not gonna do that right now because then I will call back in the Idrisit, and that together I cannot handle right now. So how is it with these diseases? Yeah, we have measles. All right. Do I have the prestige to convert yet? Probably doesn't matter anyway. It's interesting, by the way, that I was shortly an assassin, but now no more. No. And if I want to give you something back, what do I have to pay? I cannot swear fealty because, of course, I'm at war. I'm just curious what it... I can't even... Oh, here, send a gift. I could save 300 cash. You know what? Send back. I'm giving you 300 cash, Sultan. Then at least I only borrowed about 200. That is a little bit more righteous. Oh, I attack you. I don't think so. You have way more troops, man. I can't handle that right now. Besides, you're attacking. Who are you attacking right now? Attacking in the Salerno. He is going for it, folks. Egypt is slowly working its way up to Rome, and if that is what Stalin is able to do, that will be the end goal of the freaking stream here. In the meantime, I'm just gonna try and survive and become Kharijite and try to spread that faith. What is this? This is Sunni. And the other areas are Catholic. What is stronger right now? Sunni is way stronger than Catholicism, so why am I having trouble converting this area? I don't know. Convert, gosh darn you, special character. Somebody's trying to kill me. Jacob, I'm suffering the same fate as you are. Somebody's trying to kill me. Yep. The wife of one of my sons is trying to kill me. Okie dokie. Darling, why don't you enter plot? Alright, and why don't you enter plot to kill your brother, who is my heir? I think that's a good idea. Not to kill one another. Alright, I could, of course, imprison him and actually get some money. I could have done that, but I don't want to do that. It's my son. Oh, I need to lay down the war thing. Minus 15 penalty to everything. Yowza. I wonder, can I actually not usurp this title? Can I usurp the sole primary title of a ruler in another religion? Okay, yeah, with land holding in it, blah 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 blah. Rules. I'm just happy I could at least pay back some of my debt, because that was just a little silly there. Oh! He's winning! What happened here? He's defending against... Oh, he's defending against the Aglabit. Oh, the Aglabit first attacked. I see. And that they are losing, because the Christians banded together, and now Egypt, Sultan Stalin is attacking, and he is not having anyone against him. Yeah, in a sense I would be Kharijite, because I would be playing as my son. But currently, if I play as my son, I will have less martial. And then I will have less people to control. Besides, his wife is shit, because it has one stewardship. So we won't be able to hold on to all our lands, and that's why I currently don't want to die just yet. Besides, I will die. Don't worry. I have cancer, and I'm 73 for crying out loud in the year 873. The chance that I will survive is very small. Going back to speed 2. Going back to speed 2. So, Black-Hearted Shaman, if I may ask you for a moment, I think you are from America, right? If I'm right. And I think, Devlin, you are as well? What is the time at your place? Because I tried to stream at a little bit of an American as well friendly time, if I may say so. I don't know on which coast you guys live. Yeah, but you two are allied, that's the problem. East Coast, okay, so that's indeed the coast I was aiming for, to at least have a good time for those guys. But, that's good to note. Oh, look at Lotharingia. That's a very young Carling with a lot of power. Son of Louis Carling. He inherited everything. He had only but one son, okay, because normally of the time, it's all magnetic gavel kind, so most of the times the Carlings get really wrong border gore. Here is Charles the Bold. This shouldn't be Louis the Stammerer. Yes, indeed it is. Who is the heir of him? Yep, because this man is dead. King Charles III of Aquitaine. And this should also be a Carling, which should be the German. Yep, Ludwig II, the German. Oh, you're independent. Well, Asturias, I believe you might survive a little longer. Oh, and look at that! Well done, Stalin. He's managed. Oh, there is a little bit of death over here, though. Minor depopulation. Let's look at the Chinese Empire. Still the same man. Sent an artifact. We don't have that. Send a commander. No, it's all too far away. But interacting with this screen, that will definitely happen a lot in the upcoming series. Ironically, your vids come out around the early AM, so I have to I have a vid to watch during the thing. Non-aggression pact. Yes, it's I actually plan to my videos come out every. Oh, I'm dead. There it is. I'm dead. Okay, now I have way too many land. Why are you raiding me? Hold on. I have a raid going on here. Stop that. Hold on. Ooh, done. No. And throw that away. That is the gathering point, please. Get these raiders out of here. And then I definitely need to give away terrain, because otherwise I'm in the poop. This is my heir to be, and for now he is the heir indeed. He holds these two counties. Okay, I won't give him anything, because that will just create very weird borders. My religion group now for realsies. Save the filter, and let's find men that are available to govern. Grant land the title. I will grant you Fez. Gotta give some land away. Because you are strong. We have really shitty people. Oh, because it's at the wrong grade. It wasn't at the top. Never you mind. You will get Snessen. And you are ill, but in decent. Oh, you're content. That's also pretty darn good. Go to Hainan. Okay. We still have way too little. Probably also because we lack. Is that the best guy we have? No, you are. And you are of the same power, so that's good. Victory. Got rid of the frickin' raiders. Hold on here. I have to manage a few things. Then I will watch back to the stream, because I'm certain a few things were said that I totally missed right now. We really want you to. What is your faith? You are Ibadi. I want a different man. I want a Kharijite. Thank you. And that means that my brother, you are Ibadi. And we need to change your tune in Telemke. So we are going to go in here in Telemke. But that's Kharijite already. Okay, that was just weird. Then I shouldn't have done that. I can change that in a moment. First, I really need to give away more terrain, unfortunately. And I'll probably make this my capital again. Yeah. Make capital. Why can't I? You can only move your capital during peacetime. Oh, yes. Okay. And I will give away then. And I will keep at least these free. I can revoke this title, but people won't like that. Okay, so I won't do that then. I think I gave you something. Yeah, so please do that. Oh, we have a genius here. Crowned on the title. Not too bad. Not too shabby. You will get the Atlas Plateau. And hold on. You are a spy master of some renown. Get to Ulad Nile. And then I will keep it like this, in case I get a better wife. And let me marry a few people. And perhaps betroth. I like you just in general, so I will just marry you. A 3-year-old with quick, that's all cool and all, but it's not really practical right now. Very well, he will become a commander. I will take her and... The Umayyads over here. Hold on. Stalin, don't you have a lovely girl in your family? Let me just... Nope, you only got boys. Yeah, I only have boys. Okay. Boring. The car giants on Fort... Well, let me, hold on here, let me a moment. This just should be fine with regulating this. We'll get to that in a moment. Commander, do that. Cupbearer. Alright, that's all been done. I can create the titles, of course, but that would only cause trouble. Alright, so what is special about the car giants? That's being asked by Black-Hearted Shaman. So, the Kharijite Caliphate is held by a secular ruler and can cease to exist. That currently is of course not the case because we don't hold our holy sites. Our holy sites for Kharijite are just well, we have one of them over here, I have to see, but the other ones, well, they do include, as always, Mecca and Medina, who apparently are no longer coastal. This has been changed. Jeddah is now here. Look at that. This duchy has been changed. This has become much larger. And Sana has also been split into two. Look at that. Keep this information for myself. That's interesting. Sorry. Back to it. So we hold one of our holy sites over here. We have Medina and Mecca, Jerusalem, and do we have a fourth one? Medina, Ibri. Over here, all the way down here, where the... Indeed, sometimes Oman starts here as Ibadi, but unfortunately that is gone. Currently, we don't have all those holy sites, so, well, we don't have a true leader. We're kind of weak right now regarding our faith. Not that Ibadi is much stronger, I assume. Hold on, let me just check that for a moment for you. Ibadi. Ibadi is 26. Yeah, we are 30, so we are doing even better. But, the rest that we can do. Well, the Caliph can subjugate other Kharijite rulers freely. And we can go on great jihads. Basically, just do a jihad. Kharijite rulers can and are expected to have multiple wives, just like Muslims. We can hold temples, which is just like other Muslims. Kharijite dynasties grow decadent, just like other Muslims. The Caliph can call for jihad. Okay, this is something apparently different than the Great Jihad. Okay, that might be different than the normal Sunnis then. Priests can hold titles, can inherit titles, can marry. Population of other religious groups pay the jizya tax, which is also true for Muslims. So basically we are Muslims. Except that apparently the Kharijite Caliph can call for a Great Jihad and the Caliph can call for a Jihad. I don't know what the difference is between those two. That is the only thing that I see there right now that tells me that's different. So, let's see here. Amalfi. And the moment I check, Stalin is at it again. And he is conquering Amalfi. There he goes. Oh, and I should probably go on a Mecca. On a... I don't have 32 gold? Oh, I'm not at peace. Right. I was already like, what the hell? Yeah, look at that. Now, because we only have 4 hours, I am not using my money for upgrades. But the it is it. I don't have a peace treaty with them anymore. I can just go declare war and say the holy war for Marrakesh. Everybody cool with that? Attacking in for the holy war for Marrakesh? Just let me know. Yep. I get one reaction. Well, let's attack them. The holy war for Marrakesh, and we are using our money to fuel our war. And we're giving them a different order than the normal rallying point. I'm going with speed 2 again. I'm giving a little bit more speed to it, because I do want to give Sultan Stalin over here the chance to capture Rome. Oh, he has a Ankatao. This character is currently traveling to China. Monthly wealth and health decreased. Oh, cool. Is that just within the borders? The diplomatic borders? Let me just look at it. Open map mode. Yeah, Egypt is. Oh, I should have been playing there apparently. Our only remaining watcher in here is currently going to the Chinese Empire. Interesting. You do not lead your war. Actually, I don't want to be in the battle. What if I have ambition? Groom an heir. That's a pretty good ambition. I mean, I would love it if I could get some more children. Oh! I'm taking you. You're not a good child, but you have... Oh no, I thought you had a claim to Asturias, but that's not true. The Castile here is part of a dukedom of Castile. Right. Still, that's a bit of a claim that's really, really far away. That's kind of the disadvantage. Oh, and I can't, of course, because... no, actually, I can betroth. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, we don't have that many more forces than our opponent. So we have to be a bit careful with how we move our troops around. I'm first going to go to Masad, probably. Because Marrakech is, I think, mountains, yes. So going in there is a death sentence if I don't watch out. Of course, if I had more mercenaries, I could just barge on in there, but that's not the plan. Oh, and the Tulan is actually being fought back at the moment by Amalfi. Wow, okay. I have doubled their troops, it should be fine, and they are moving out of their homes. That is good for us. That is actually good for us. I'm just gonna have to let those raiders pillage right now. I have more things to do. Our current wealth is... We can support these mercenaries for a very, very long time. I first want to arrive in Fez. Ah, alright. I could do this, but I'm afraid a little bit of the Fez over here is also mountains. What I want to do is I want to go to Infa, activate as I'm going to Masad, and interestingly enough they stopped moving again. I want to try to push them towards the coast. Because apparently they are afraid of this army. Which is a good sign for us. But we do need to make sure that we push them the right way then. Lost more men on that than I had hoped. Yes, this is good. Because these are plains. I will make the town happier. This is a good. This is very good. So we arrived in the anti-Atlas faster than they came out of Marrakesh. So what I want to do now is when they go to the 16th, voila, battle imminent. Help me pray that this battle goes right, because if it goes right, we are very nicely going towards our goal of perhaps creating Mauritania in the end. Oh hey Al-Qatain, you've lost. I demand my gold, which was quite a bit of cash. There we go, we have a good advance on their army. And I believe this is going well. Yep, beating them up. There we go. Boom, bada bing. Destroyed, and you are gonna go to the anti-Atlas. I'm gonna follow over there. Interesting, they're not gonna go far away. How are you doing? Still at war with Amalfi. My watcher Stalin over here. Who also has very appropriately in Steam a picture of Stalin. You're gonna go to Tournadant. I'm gonna follow you because we can hold on to these mercenaries for forever. So why not chase them down and make sure that their army is completely destroyed. Black-hearted shaman, I pray to Yogi Bear that you will mourn the Shiai. And if I don't get that, I hope at least I get a picnic basket. I wonder how many people actually remember Yogi Bear. The Hanna-Barbera cartoons are getting a little bit old. I don't think I want to walk that way back, but... here we go. Destroyed _ Bananat. They have no mid... wow, they have no mid... their Sultan is in this army. That's good to know. We could capture him, but I doubt it because his flank was not the last one to hold. But there we go. Well, you're going to go back. I want to go this way, if I can, please. Marrakesh is definitely now where we should siege. Also, there's an army coming in here of 588 men that we could tear down. And the good thing about having conquered Masad over here is that he doesn't control the entire duchy, so we are fine on that. Ooh, increase council power. Oh, my direct daughter, one of your sons, of course. How can I refuse my watcher? Yeah, I have but a daughter. There's a little else I can do about it. Luckily, my heir-to-be has a son. Oh, actually, oh, my dear lord, please. Assigned guardian? What? Because you just gave him idolizer, and that... well, zealous is really good to get. Don't get me wrong. Erudite is meh to get. So let me just teach this boy a thing or two. And how old is your other boy? Your other boy is 1. Okay. Blood for the great picnic basket of Yogi Bear. Yeah, it's a different type of wine, isn't it? It's just a different type of wine. Doesn't matter. Do we have another opponent against us? No. Why are we hostile to this army? Oh, it's on to... oh. One of his vassals has done anything. Oh, died at the poor health. Okay. Sieging down at 12.8%. That seems rather fast. Certainly when you consider the fort level is 4.5. Has that been speeded up? That seems incredibly quick. That is odd. That is odd. But let's go back up. Oh, yep. Egypt won their war. Only 3 more counties to go until he has hit Rome. And I think I just need piety in order to create then probably the kingdom. Actually, I can probably usurp it. Because I don't think he will be holding any titles left within this area. Because these areas are, I believe, yeah, from Ghana. So I think we can usurp the title. And these armies are insignificant. This one can definitely take back Masad, but having Masad is giving us 3.4 war score. Trust you me that holding this place, here, 92, that was 15 war score. And I can just... oh, that was a mosque. I thought it was a city for a moment, but this is a city. But there it is, 100%. I demand your stuff, good sir. Usurp. Bada boom, bada bing. We are a king. Well then, that's done. I will stand down the mercenaries. And I will stand down everything of this force. You can call the conquest of Rome the Egyptian revenge. Well, unfortunately, I'm not the one leading it. Oh, please. You may not be landed. Yeah, I have said I'm not of a great house, and despite of that, you tell me that this man is available for giving titles. That's not true. This works. Okay, don't know what happened there, but there we go. And let me just give you some landed title. Oh, I first need to give away the lower titles, and quickly, before people start complaining that I have way too much demesne size. Because that will... Yeah, we'll sign a non-aggression pact. These are all tribal holdings. Can I upgrade them? Hajj. Fuyiza tournament. No, I cannot. Okay, so let me just quickly give these titles away then. Grand Landed title of... Actually, don't I want Marrakesh? I kind of want Marrakesh. I mean, it's the proper official capital of Mauritania. What's the... but the technology is the same. Let's not be bothered about it right now. Marrakesh, there you go. I have a mosque apparently for some reason. And we will transfer vassalage. Apparently the mosque was not captured by us. Here, that makes this man a lot happier with us. A Grand Landed title. Just give these titles quickly away. Because people will be very pissed at me for having so many titles. And I don't even want them. I just get them. Come on. What do you guys want? The power of the council increases. I have no time. This is why I could not pause here. So unfortunately I had too many grounds, so people got really upset with me. Load filters. And Grand Landed title. Whatever I have left. I don't want to give Orania away. I want to give this title away. What is this? The Anti-Atlas and Massat. If I may. Grand Landed title. Massat, there you go. And Grand Landed title... You. The Anti-Atlas. Did I give something away in this area? No, I did not. Okay. That was all great. Yeah, I do indeed. I had to upgrade them, but I don't have the time for that in order to and still have control of everything. So this will be our main duchy. So at some time we might need to take things away again. I don't know if we really want to though. Oh. And this boy is getting destroyed in the Umayyad Holy War for Tangiers. Okay. Unfortunately that won't be ours, but that's fine. What did the council increase in power, if I may? I need an advisor. That is at least something. That's fine. Let's get an advisor. Somebody that's with me. Not against me, thank you very much. Allow the duel, I don't mind. You have been bought in and you've been bought in, which is kind of annoying. Food taster, that's a negative thing, so I want a calligrapher, that's you. Chief quality. And get me some commanders. Alright. That's all taken care of. Now, what did the council do regarding the laws? By ruler, council power is limited. Ruler. Wait a second, everything is by ruler. What did they change regarding the laws? That we empowered the council? Like, was it abolished? Everything is by ruler. Inheritance cannot be changed, and this has not flipped. I have no clue. I don't know. But at least, Stalin, your boy will be marrying the true daughter of a king. Well, at least we've managed that. And the Kharijite faith we still need to spread. Shia is now very weak though, I just realized, so... Let us try to convert these Shiite provinces. There we go. And the Idrisit here has been disbanded, the defensive pact against me. Sure, whatever. They took war declaration, you say? Oh yeah, of course, right. Well, that's not too problematic. I think I will be happy enough with that they took that. Most of the time you can't convince the council. You know what? By religious, I really would like to have realm. Laws. Realm laws. Religious. But I can't change the law, of course, because they just changed the law. Right. Unfortunate. And now the Umajad is over here as well. But still, we've managed. We have a Kharijite Kingdom. I'm pretty pleased with that. So what's going up in here? Oh. Catholic uprising. But it's already 100% in his favor. It's done. There we go. And should the Umajad attack, I will be in deep doo-doo. I can hire some mercenaries, but I won't have enough. Though I have to admit, my own demesne is really small right now. It really needs to recover. But still, I won't have enough. You are already dead. You died from stress, my brother. Alright. You... Assigned Guardian. No. Hold on. Why won't me let me... Oh, I can't. Why do you hate me? Decreased council power, increased council power. I never decreased it. They say 5 months ago I decreased it. Probably because I took over the law of the... Yeah, I got it. Fetch me the traitor. Got a daughter again. I just had an idea after the stream is over. Would it be possible to save this for later streams? Probably. That's probably doable. The town... I helped Sultan Abu Bakr, that's me, pays to him. Absolutely not, I'm not going to pay him. What I am going to do, however, is go on a Hajj. For the glory of God. And stop all the plots, please. There we go. Asturias, what's your deal? Oh, you're being claimed for a host war. Alright. Well, still feel pretty well about that. 2 arms. Let's set sail for Mecca. We're going to probably stop over here somewhere in Egypt, and then we're going to go over here to the Hassamid, who has been gifted a new type of area, who also, by the way, owns this. I just noticed. Okay. And this, I think, is, yeah, paying money to Egypt. You now have to do with the Second Home Catholic Revolt and the Matthiasite Revolt. Gaining 1 diplomacy, alright. I'm humbled. The Safarid has grown incredibly. And I gain extra piety. Oh, I become wounded on my Hajj. Whoa, Pratihara is large as well. Have they made an empire? No, they have not. Oh well. I have to go for like a free for a small minute or so, or even less, but my cats are getting really hungry and they're screaming for attention. I'll be back with you. The game is just going to continue, don't worry about it, but we're currently in peaceful war, so it should be fine. Let me just zoom in on the Rustamitas. I gotta get and well, get some food for my cats. As the demand for Carando. Yep, that is expanded. That's interesting. That indeed rarely happens. Certainly in that way. Interesting. Alright, let me get some food for my cats. Right back. And there I'm back. Alright. cats, poor cats, normally they get fed an hour earlier, but yeah. We had some things to arrange. What was Lotharingia doing here with an army? Ooh, Aglabid, you're looking a little bit weak. The Aglabid Holy War for Sardinia is not going too well. I'll let him rot, but what he can do is he can ransom himself for 70 gold. And Aglabid, you are not looking so hot. You have 2,000 men. I have 3,000 men, and I have lots of gold. Do you have lots of gold? No, also decent. What could we declare upon you? We could do the invasion of Africa. No, because we don't have enough piety. So that's an impossibility. We can do the de jure claim, because this actually belongs to our kingdom. Do I want to do that? His armies are up here in Sardinia trying to fight. By the way, Sardinia, also look at that. Will you look at this? Corsica is now all of a sudden 2 provinces. To Kors and Sinarca. And Sardinia all of a sudden has 5 instead of 2. That makes it a much stronger duchy. Where here it hasn't been changed, Tuscany is still as strong as ever. And these areas are free areas. Free holdings, free holdings. This is 2 and 2 and this is free. I don't know if, I hope if these were first 4 that they have been reduced. Does anyone know? Was this originally a 4 holding in Cagliari? Because otherwise Sardinia just has become an extremely powerful duchy. Because these guys haven't been expanded. Sardinia has been expanded, Corsica has been expanded. We've seen a few others. Alexandria has been made smaller. It had 5, I believe, once at a time. Interesting. Alright. We are not spreading our faith very well, are we? Shiai, how strong are you? Shiai. You are not on this list, so you must be even here. You have a total power of 0. Why are we not converting this province? I mean, I know we only have 30, but still, come on. Do your stuff, buddy boy. We'll try to educate my young girl as becoming, well, you know what? I'm certain that, Stalin would like it if my girl would be very fertile. So let's, give her that. Why am I not assigning myself as the guardian here? Thank you. She's ambitious. I'm training good wives for you, Sultan. Training good wives for your children. Orion. Nice, that's also done. We're not getting a lot of this train, to be honest. Hey! Hunting gift now plus 1 health. Wasn't that 0.5? That seems to have been buffed. I thought it gave 0.5, but perhaps I'm being wrong. Just weird. There we go. I'm, by the way, at peace, so I'm going to move it to the capital of Al Jazeera. And my wife died giving birth to another daughter of mine. Okay then. Say, Stalin. Yeah, you got it, boy. Every child of mine is going to Stalin. This is for him saving, by the way. If you're new to the stream, I've noticed that 1 or 2 persons have joined, because of course there could be a little bit of switch in number. I am playing here with, well, originally it was subs. Currently it's but 1 sub. I had here the Duke of 15 Piety. I think we just converted. The original Duke over here. This was a sub as well, Jacob from Poland. Unfortunately, he died at the hands of the AI of the Basilius after Unfortunately, a failed revolt that he didn't start, but he was part of. And strangely enough, it wasn't strong enough to beat the Basilius, because they did have a lot of power. And currently playing with one other sub. I started here in a duchy that starts as Ibadi, but two of my sons were Kharijite. And I'm now playing as my son. So we're trying to spread the Kharijite faith. Indeed, we just spread it a little bit, which is good. And another watcher of mine is over here in the Tulanit. And he's playing as the King of Egypt, or the Sultan of Egypt, and he is going for Rome. And somewhere in the beginning of the stream, by the way, strong claim on the Prince Bishopric of Roma. He's going for it. He's going for Rome. In fact, actually, he has been attacking. He has just declared it. That Egypt is going for Rome. This is better than watching me. I'm not gonna do anything. Hell no. We're watching this war. Could I, for some way or another, can get you to be my ally? I mean, we have a non-aggression pact. We should have that. Yeah, we do. Because of a... I can become Catholic? Absolutely not. It's because, of course, because our capital currently is Catholic. Wish I could become your ally. It's nowadays a little harder. Oh, no, there we go. Form alliance. Say, do you need some help in Rome, Stalin? Just call me into the war and I will come to your aid, though I don't think you need it. But, do call me in. I'm keen to... If you want all the glory for yourself, please let me know. Just let us watch here in the stream. Let us watch your thing. Yes, thank you. Accept. So, he could actually use some forces of mine. He has 2,500 and Rome is just declaring, has gotten himself... Ooh. There's a king here of Utseng who's been expanding like crazy. Yep. That's a big guy. But we are going to summon our troops. And we are going to help our ally here. In Rome. Because, I mean, he is sieging fast because it is indeed, of course, a church. But these troops... You know, let's make sure that we win. Or better say that Egypt wins. But yeah, we were able to form an alliance. You can't randomly do that normally, I believe. But we, of course, had a defensive pact due to all the betrothals that we had. Stupid. Oh, I had forgotten that the button was just here. I was thinking of old CK2. There we go. There we go. Man, we are aiding an ally in war. Which also should mean that my vassals won't get pissy at me. Which is quite good. Because I... Never you mind, already won. But that was well done. Well done, everybody. Glory here to Stalin. Please look at it. Please look at it. Rome has been conquered by Egypt. I think both are great goals for the stream have been achieved. Rome is now Muslim, or at least in the hands of the Muslims. He's probably trying to convert it right now. And I have created a Kharijite kingdom. That is amazing. Does that mean we're stopping now? No, we're gonna go for probably one more hour or so. And yes, I will save this file. Perhaps we can continue on possibly another stream. If you folks like it, do let me know. Because when I posted up the video that I was going to stream, nobody gave it a like. And nobody said that they would come around. I do need to know these things. Or better to say, YouTube needs to know these things. Because if you leave a like, if you leave a comment on my videos, there's a greater chance that other people will find it as well. And of course, I would like to share the love. Ah, thank you so much that you find it a great stream. By the way, look at the Norse people. Holy heck. Yeah, the sons of the white shirt have gone and done their thing. This is the white shirt. Hold on, that's not the original. Yeah, here of Långbrock. The king of Sweden he became, and the boneless. Well, his territory is huge. It's now his son who's in charge though. But yeah, holy heck, look at that. But yeah, I did see a lot of likes and comments on my video for choose my next series, but not so much on the announcement video. I mean, for the stream. But oh wow, the Byzantine Empire also spreading a little bit. Armenia, by the way, is surviving. You also don't always see that happening, by the way. It's the opposite. It's just really currently seemingly rather in distress. Also, this is new, by the way. I believe that Gillen is this squished. Let me look at the duchies here. This is a new duchy, the Duchy of Gillen. And Tabaristan, that's also, but that was a 4-1, but it was a little bit more to the left here. Gillen now is a duchy title. And here's now is a Duchy of 2, Tabriz, which used to be of 3. So also here, some things have been changed. And Kurdistan is now also a duchy of 2 counties. And Samara is. So they probably tried to... Yeah, they limited the power of Mosul. And then here's Jazeera, only 2 counties left in this duchy title. They've really changed the map here. That's probably because they have added this desert in, I assume. It's they've added in this desert, so they squished in a little bit the areas here. And created a few new extra counties to keep the same amount of strength, I assume. Let's go over here. Is this the same? This is the same. This small duchy. Yeah, this looks pretty much the same as I can recall it from once when I've played it. Even this is pretty much similar to this kingdom. No, this is new. These counties are new. That's for certain. This county is new, I believe. Dengzong here over here. We have Botpa men. I don't see here, interestingly enough, though, somebody of the Han culture, but here it is. So when I make the next series, I'm probably going to be the only Han dynasty that's actually on the frickin' map. Okay, I inherited something, so I have too many land again. That's fine. We'll give it away again. We don't want people that are mad at me. Oh, always good. By the way, if you didn't notice, these guys are created by somebody who goes for a certain focus, and they get a person that will build for them, and they always start as a Midas touched quick person, with the other traits being a bit more randomized. Ghana, by the way, has been formed by who other than Sisse? Though they're about to die out. This man is 50, is in hiding, and doesn't have a wife. Pirates have been marauding in increasing numbers all along the coast of the Rustamid Sultanate recently. Whereas there's a rumor among the common folk that the pirates are being aided by the Tulanid agents. Stalin! Going to have a strong word with you. The Aglabid is being destroyed by the Aglabid revolt. You're not doing too bad in the war for Sardinia, but Sardinia is being helped by the King of Lotharingia, and they are sending in quite a few forces. How many men do you have? Just fewer and fewer and fewer. I might just go to war for that. But then again, I'm afraid... What are you attacking? You are attacking Navarre. Yeah, you're gonna win that. What is... Ooh. Oh! And the Tulanid conquest of Sirte. Okay, if the Aglabid is being attacked on that side by my watcher, then I cannot stay behind, of course. I can't do the invasion... Uh-oh. I must say I do not approve of the tone in your last letter. Oh dear, I'm gonna have some words with my watcher here. Accusing others to try and obscure your own failings and keeping your realm safe only leaves you looking like a foul windbag. Sorry. I wish you a speedy recovery from your paranoia, Sultan Ahmad of the Tulanid Sultanate. Well, I can say, oh dear, I should repair this, or the filthy brute is hiding something. I have more men than him right now, but nah, I will repair this relation. Egypt and us have been tight buddies. I'll take the 50 prestige hit. Yeah, we're gonna go for the de jure claim here then. We'll go to war for the de jure claim of our terrain here. I doubt they will defend against me. My dear girl, you're also gonna go for consensus. Oh, that's the first one. Okay. Princess Badia, because I've been trying to get a boy, but I'm not getting a boy. Oh, never you mind, I've just gotten a son. Just gotten him. Alright. Azreg. Dear Sultan Abukar, I accept your apology and look forward to many more years of continued good relations. With kindest regards, Sultan... there's something wrong here, Stalin. There stays Ahmad over here. I don't believe that's correct. But, yeah, there we go. We have an heir. That's gonna piss off my brother. Yep. And I get a second son, of course, immediately. Alrighty then. Still gonna take another wife, though. Now I probably want to go for something that can give me a strong alliance, like the Umayyad. Wouldn't be a bad thing. I think I'm gonna go with the Umayyad, because that... Yes, let's do that. You... will burn the apostate. How dare he be Ibadi? We are Kharijite. So with this, it's not directly with him, but it's with his heir, apparently, and thus we can secure ourselves peace with the Umayyads. That sounds like a good thing now, doesn't it? Oh, that's interesting. The Aglabid revolt is coming this way. Okay. By the way, I didn't even realize we were at speed 2. I apologize. Cupbearer. Court physician. Designated regent. There we go. Why are you attacking me? Stand down. Don't walk that way. What the hell? Revolt, I think you have something better to do than be in my lands, because then you're only defending your... Okay, stand down. Stand down. Fine. We'll get our troops in another way. It's really weird. This is the Aglabid revolt, so they're fighting against the Aglabid. And they're fighting for somebody else's claim on Africa, and then for some reason... they find it necessary to hunt my forces? I'm just standing them down for now because I have no need to fight these guys. It's really weird why they're walking through my lands. I don't think this is a healthy profession. Give me these 128 men. No, not through them. Actually, we will miss them. Okay. This is really weird. Sorry, folks. I'm just making sure that I do not get caught out by a rebel army for some weird reason. Oh! What in the world? Now they're fighting me again. Why would you fight me? I am not your enemy. I know why no, don't get me wrong. I know why they're hostile. It's just not logical. They are fighting against the Aglabid. I'm fighting the Aglabid. Why would you fight me? By the way, burn the apostate. I am apparently doing something wrong, yeah, with my religion, I just realized. We are not spreading away the Shiite. I know why they're hostile, don't get me wrong, I understand that, but it's just a little bit weird in what they, regarding what they want, why they would attack me. Oh, you gave Rome away to a... Stalin, you did not give away Rome to one of your sons? I would have totally given that away to one of my sons, but of course, hey, you rule your kingdom the way you want, because holy heck, man, you've been doing well, so don't mind me in that regard, but I would have given that to one of my sons. Rome, which is currently still Catholic, by the way. Yeah, all of this terrain is still Catholic, and he's also dealing, of course, with having a lot of Matthiasite in his kingdom. Oh, his sons don't deserve his love. Oh dear. Is Stalin showing his true colors? Hold on there, Stalin. Your sons don't deserve your love. You do understand that those sons are married to my daughters? Like, none of the other ones are betrothed to my daughters? Like, what does that tell me about how you feel about our betrothals? Are they also worthy for my daughters? Yes, I have been doing quite well, but I'm going to be a little bit cheeky here, Black-Hearted Shaman, but when have you never seen me do well in CK2? I know that's cheeky, and if you want to call me a presumptuous bastard, you have every reason to do so, but when have I not been doing well? Though, once again, I have been saved, of course, here by one of my watchers by giving me that gold in when I needed it. I could not have survived without the aid of Stalin. Saying that alone just sounds so wrong. Oh dear. Alright, let's gather up some forces here and we'll ship them by boat, I guess. I have 900 gold. Okay, so if we are going to continue with this into later stages, I guess I will upgrade my spaces. So let this be a little bit of a possible continuation with this for future streams or what have you not. Let's upgrade the bloody holdings. Let's upgrade them. See, because they're supposedly hostile to me, but now that they've walked through my terrain, they don't give a rat's ass about my armies anymore. It really has to do with some really weird AI decision to go after my forces. Because they are hostile, but it just makes no licking sense. It really doesn't. I always get this confused. When I see these people with their beautiful clothing, I always like, hey, are you a merchant republic? No, they're just beautiful clothing. There we go. Stand this down. So how good are you doing in your war? 0% currently in the conquest of Sirte, but we're growing closer towards the Tulanid over here. What are they actually in religious-wise? Sunni. Alright. There we go. Look, where is this revolt sending troops? Where are they sending these troops? Like, what is over there? Are you... what I think they're trying to do is go all the way back to the capital. I think that's what they're trying to do. I don't know if this is being sieged right now. Yes, it is. It's being sieged, so they want to get these troops to defend. So they're sending them all the way back via land in order to defend this. And they are not combining the troops in order to probably have a good chance of even beating the army that's sieging over here, which is probably the full might of the Aglabit, which is 2,000 men, 2,250 men. Because I doubt they will be still here sieging this area. Which I don't understand, by the way, why it's not being de-sieged and why Lotharingia is having man's situated in my territory just suffering attrition for no frickin' reason. The good old bad AI decisions. The good old bad, yeah. I should just say the bad decisions of the AI. Oh, Lotharingia, you've actually expanded even into this area. Wow. Are we going to see an empire? Carlings. Because I don't think you're there it is. I was looking for you, Emperor Pepin. Emperor of Francia. And then the Holy Roman Empire, and the Holy Roman Empire was only, yeah, Barcal the Great. But will we see a resurgence of it? I don't know, because Lotharingia, the problem with Lotharingia is it has Italy. Italy, and it has Burgundy and Lotharingia and the Netherlands. Frisia over here. Hey! This guy is still Germanic, pagan, Acra, Norse. But yeah. So, in order to form Italy, the Empire of Italy, I do believe you need both Sicily, Italy, and another kingdom title. And need to be of the Italian culture or something like that. So it's really difficult for the AI to pull that off. Because that's quite a hefty demand, if you will. Hello, Ares. In case you're wondering, Ares is my cat. One of the two. I have Ares and Nox. Named one after a Greek god and one after a Roman goddess. And I named it after the Roman goddess instead of the Greek version because that would be Nix. And Nix in Dutch means nothing. So I didn't want to call my cat nothing. This is the only reason why she's called Nox instead of Nix. You know what? I'm going to thank the revolt here and siege down these holdings because you don't have enough troops here for me to care about, and I need a little bit more war score against Daglabit. As wow, yeah, my watcher here is steaming on fruit, and again, of course, he started as a king, a young king, and I have already on my second character, and I still first had to create my kingdom, but still, well done for taking Rome. Actually, we gotta check this. Catholicism. Catholicism. Oh, hold on here for a moment, folks. First, I gotta check what damage you did. Catholicism currently at 53.7%, thanks to 53.7% back, thanks to Sultan Stalin, who says he has to go, unfortunately. You know what? What we're going to do is we are going to wish him a nice lunch with his brother, because that's why he has to go. We'll continue for a short moment, and we'll finish up this war, and then we'll probably call it an end to the stream. Anyways, it's about feeding time for my own person. And, well, once we come back, we might just want to re-host. And hopefully get Jacob a little bit of a better start in the freaking Byzantine Empire than what happened to him, because that was just murder, and I mean that for realsies. Though he could play the same Duke again, he might get the same issue again. Though this time he actually has a claim to the Empire, and he's actually a pretty darn good character. Perhaps we should give Jacob that chance. And yeah, now they're steaming on through, going back in here. Though now I assume Lotharingia is due to hostilities, is going to siege this down. I don't know. I don't want to, but what we cannot do, because there's nobody else here anymore, is we can speed it up like a nutcase. There we go, speed 4, 5. Because I'm not hosting anymore, I can go way faster. And I can also pause. I know, it's crazy. But it is doable. Alright. I just don't want to spend too much time here without having the other players that were in here. Oh, excellent. Call my court physician at once, please. Let me click on it. Oh dear, we're gonna close the gates. Seal it. The problem is here that the disease has reached my capital and it's now starting to claim the lives of my family members. Which, of course, I don't really want to. Nope. Help him in any way you can. Call my court physician at once. We'll help her in any way she can. We'll help her in any way she can. Call my court physician at once. We're really losing... I think we just also lost another family member? No, it's this family member we got a little message about. By the way, you. No, not that. Assign guardian. You. Oh, me. I can't do that. Right, because I am secluded with courtiers. Okay, victory over here. And there it is. Pause the game. I can't because I'm losing, but I won't give up yet. Yeah, because we haven't done a battle, he doesn't want to give up. And you, I suggest you're talking about Jacob, that you suggest that he becomes a vassal of mine, Is that what you mean, Black-Hearted Shaman? Instead of a vassal in the Byzantine Empire? Yeah, we're stuck at 99%. That's because simply we haven't done a battle. But I don't know where their forces are. Syrtian Peasant Revolt. Okay. Oh, it's already taken care of. I'm gonna bring these troops home. Alright, well, I'll leave that actually up to Jacob himself. Of course, in the next stream, if you want to join, and I don't just mean Black-Hearted Shaman, but just all the people that are watching, feel free to do so. Huh? But we'll keep this as the stream game. The Kharijite Empire. I will then always come back and play as the Kharijite King. That's then the simply... also sounds good, the Kharijite King. I might be mispronouncing, by the way, this. Don't give me your Kharijite. I don't speak Arabic. I have no idea. Secluded with Courtiers. By the way, I'm a kingdom title. What am I doing? I can repay the loan. Oh, I will repay the loan. I have more than enough money. I'm actually going to be a nice guy here. Whoa, no longer participant in the Russman agreement. You don't know what happened. I lost my war. This is the same king, isn't it? No, installed by faction demand. That's why my war has become null and void. Oh, that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. And unfortunately, I can't declare holy war here for some reason. I can do invasions. That's something for another stream, and not something for now to take care of. Let me just first spend a little bit on my cash here to improve the areas that I hold. I am going to keep that in Algiers, though. I don't know if I will ever keep Orania, because it is in another duchy. So it's a little bit meh. I mean, actually, the duchy of Algiers is kind of meh. So maybe one day I want to move my capital, actually. I just don't know where to yet. Ooh, Tangiers is really good. But I don't think I can just revoke titles here. Revocation law is not allowed yet, but maybe one day... Opponents undecided, we could change that. But, we'll have to see that in another game. It's not... Now is not really the time to start thinking about what has to be done. But, yeah, our war with the Aghlabit got considered null and void, unfortunately. Because Liege was changed. And I need to consider here, perhaps one day to revoke Tangiers and make that the capital. Because it has more more technological advance than we have. 7811 and we are at 7666. And this is our original capital, but I've moved it, of course. So all the technological advances that we did are gone. Oops. Oh well, that is too bad. Yeah, well, as long as he wants it, I have to be a little bit careful that I don't revoke too much and people will start revolting against me. But if Stalin plays keeps playing his nation, and we will keep that strong alliance that we have, I'm certain we will get each other through. And well, perhaps if he wants to, King of Mali, if I become an empire or what have you not, we can think about what we want for Jacob or for anybody else who wants to join. And unfortunately, it's too bad that you can't join yourself, Black-Hearted Shaman. But the war has ended. I have streamed for more than 2 hours. I think for the first stream that is quite a treat. The only thing I'm going to do right now is just look a little bit across the map and see what is up. Oh, that went a little too quick. For instance, I notice an incredibly large Hungary, which has turned Sunni. What in the world happened here? Arpad also turned Sunni. He turned Sunni. Yeah. We have a Sunni Hungary. And it is a strong Hungary. And Hungary actually conquered Bavaria. Holy shite. And it's now running... No, this is by the chief... Yeah, no, Chiefdom of Lesser Poland is attacking this dude. Wow. Okay. That's just weird. Lotharingia, that's just a true Karling thing. Pretty strong. And currently defending or against Ibrahim the Cruel. Yeah, you. Aquitaine has joined with France under Louis the Stammer. That is generally the case, and then they split apart again because this goes to Carloman Karling and that goes to Louis Karling. Asturias alive and kicking. Yes, unfortunately Navarra lost a piece. That tends to happen. And the Aragon actually changed over to Sunni to save his life. Boo! England is suffering a little bit from a Germanic invasion that is really going well. They're spreading their faith even, and whoa! Hello! The son of Ivar the Boneless has made the Kingdom of Scotland. This is actually, by the way, where I first ever started my first gameplay in CK2 ever. And I conquered nearly all the map. I've talked about that before. Actually, my first big game, I should say. And I conquered all the map. Back then, all the way up to here, and I made it all Norse. All of it. Actually, in the Norse faith, I should then say, back in the day. Not Norse. Jorvik has actually also landed on the mainland of Europe. Holy heck. This is a weird game. The Byzantine Empire is pretty strong. Bulgaria is still itself. It's strong itself. Still the Bulgarskos. Sometimes Hungary just kicks their ass in, or what have you not. Khazaria is, well, okay, this is now Kharijite. And this is Kharijite? I don't know how to pronounce those two different things, but Jewish horde is still existent. You have actually also true Jewish. This is true Jewish, right? This is a kingdom. The Khanate of that's interesting. So he has the true kingdom title? Khazaria, wait, what? Since this is Turkestan, this is Khazaria kingdom title. Still really weird that they have the true Khazaria kingdom title and this is Jewish horde. But the Jewish horde still exists. Safarid done very well. Samanid done very well. Karen is being a little bit pushed back again by Khazaria. The Jewish people are pushing back in the Zoroastrian. Great kingdoms over here, but it has been falling a little bit apart here in the south. This was definitely larger at some point. There's a little rebellion for you. Rakuta. Nepal currently being run over by, what I already said, the Duke that is actually stronger, the Hindustani Duke versus the Nepali King. Utsang, pretty big. Gushin, pretty big. Spilling over its border into Kashmir. So he might almost become a double king. Kyrgyz, pretty strong. What type of a horde is that? That's a Tengri horde. Alright. Everything else looks normal. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. There's actually only one person. People are already ending as I looked over the map. So it's clear that it's the end. I hope you had fun. I certainly did. I will make this, of course, available on the YouTubes. And I'll keep this file as our stream gameplay file. When I will come back to it, I don't know. That'll probably be quite a while. But here's the Kharijite Kingdom. I say thank you for watching. And remember, great peril, well, yields great beauty. Thank you all for coming out here.